Hello, my gorgeous earth signs, and welcome to your weekly energy check-in reading. We are just going to jump right in and get started. We did have two jumpers this morning. We had the Queen of Swords in reverse and the Three of Swords in reverse. What I'm kind of getting from this is this week, you may be getting over some type of past heartache. I do feel like there is still a hefty amount of fear here with stepping forward into new connections or with trusting people in relationships. And this doesn't have to be romantic. It could just be with friends or family or a relationship partner. But I do feel like there's a sense of cutting or culling away. I feel like I hear you didn't make the cut, you didn't make the cut, you didn't make the cut. I feel like you're just kind of you're standing in your power, I feel like, but I do feel like there's a dose of fear that's going along with you standing in your power. And I don't know if you just need that energy to kind of propel you into making these big changes. I feel like it's big changes because I feel like you're cutting out a lot of people who just don't treat you right or just don't have your best interests at heart. And I feel like that is a healthy move, but I feel like the walls that you're kind of throwing up all around you may be good for your healing process if you utilize them for that and not just to sit within those walls and stew, you know? And I feel like there is that energy where someone might feel like it would be easier to sit and stew in that, you know, lower energy. It's like I hear hunker down. So it's like stick in that energy instead of going into move through the energy. So just make sure this week that if you are trying to throw up some healthy boundaries, that is perfectly a-okay. But don't throw up the walls and sit inside and stew without giving yourself the opportunity to heal those things that have hurt you. Move through those feelings, really feel them, and then release them. And yes, set healthy boundaries. Yes, make the cuts. If people are not giving you what you need and these relationships aren't giving what you need and are not equal, then yes, make some necessary changes. But don't shut out the whole world, assuming that everybody is the same. Is kind of the energy that I'm getting. Okay, so a little bit heavier, but let's see what else Spirit has. So that was only the jumpers. All right, Spirit, what do you have for these gorgeous earth signs for the next 7 days? All right, I like that. You know, I am kind of getting a tether to it. I feel like, yeah, I do feel like this is good energy. Okay, I'm hearing just take it, take it, take it. Okay, so with this, I feel like this is the ending of a cycle. I feel like you're a nice, kind-hearted person, and I feel like because of that, maybe you didn't set the best boundaries in the past, and people tend to, I hear givers need to set boundaries because takers rarely do. So it's like I am kind of hearing that energy, and I feel like maybe you're just allowing that cycle to shut down. You're allowing yourself to make healthy boundaries and put an end to connections that no longer serve you. I feel like that is a decision that's already been made. It's like no matter who comes in, if they're not coming in the right way and they're not giving in the right kind of way, I feel like you'll walk off in a different direction and you're looking to find your happiness. And I really love that for you. I do. I think that's great energy. I feel like there's nothing wrong with setting boundaries and moving in a new direction and respecting and loving and nurturing yourself. And I feel like that's maybe a long time coming. You might be starting that this week. Yeah, and I feel like a lot of people are going to feel like you're just unresponsive, which I feel like you are. You're shutting down a cycle, and you're shutting down a cycle with these people who just don't know what reciprocity is. They don't know how to give. Yeah, I feel like you've got this nurturing quality, and I feel like you're not going to become less of a nurturer to those that are around you that nurture you in return. I feel like they're still going to get that gorgeous, loving energy, that very stable-minded energy, and that person that they know and love. I feel like you're still there, that great listener. I feel like that's still going to be there for those who give to you in the right way, which is exactly how it should be. I feel like you're done waiting for people to come around to treating you the way that you should be treated. I feel like you've just had enough. You're just fed up with it. And I feel like, you know, they say, you know, changes aren't made until the pain gets great enough. And I feel like you're at that point where it's great enough and you're tired of it. Yeah. I do feel like with this Wheel of Fortune, now I'm seeing the two wheels. I feel like end of a cycle, end of a cycle. I feel like this is on the uptick for you. I feel like the only thing is, you know, I hear every end is a new begin again. So I do feel that that's kind of the new energy that you're on is so fresh and so light. I feel like it's really going to take you far. I hear nobody's doormat is what I hear. Yeah, I'm hearing for you, I'm going to be an Empress in reverse. So it's like those that you nurtured that couldn't be bothered to give back. It's like they're going to really feel the loss of you. And I really do believe that. I feel like they're going to understand when that kindness and that nurturing and those, you know, that open door where they could come and spill their problems or come and just sit in your energy and heal. I feel like long gone are those days, or what I hear. So it's like I feel like they're going to feel that loss. They're going to get the Empress in reverse. There's going to be no new growth there. There's going to be no nurturing. And I feel like that's really it's going to make those see that couldn't give to you. It's going to make them see the error of their ways. And I kind of think that's Spirit's way of saying it's absolutely necessary for these people to learn their life lessons, and you're going to be the teacher. I mean, that's just kind of how it goes. Masculine or feminine, doesn't matter. All right, we have the Three of Wands. I feel like you're looking to see where you're going to go. You're looking to see where you want your ships to come in. I feel like you'll have a lot more time this week, starting this week, to focus on yourself and what you want to bring in, what's going to bring you happiness. No more overextending in so many different directions. I feel like this, yeah, again, I hear long time coming. I feel like it's not going to be a secret. It's going to be plain for people to see. You might even say, look, you know, give the explanation right to their face and say, look, this isn't working. This is not what I was looking for. This is not the friendship I needed. This is not the relationship that I needed. You can't give to me like I'm giving to you. And it's, you know, it's unfair. And I definitely don't want to do this anymore. So I do kind of feel like that's the energy of it. All in all, I feel like it's going to bring you good things this week to make these very healthy changes. It may, people may try to start arguments with you over your decision to set healthy boundaries. And there may be some hurtful words towards you. And I feel like that's okay, because it's really just going to re-solidify the decision that you've already made to excuse me, oh gosh, terror burps. There is sourness here. And I feel like someone is going to create sourness. They're not going to love the fact that you're not taking care of them anymore, that you're not nurturing them, despite the fact of them not giving back in return. I feel like that's a very selfish, narcissistic-esque way of being, and you might be dealing with quite a few people along this line. I feel like they're going to come up with some really harsh things. And like I said, it's just going to re-solidify the fact that you made the right choice in moving in a new direction. You may have to balance out your emotions after this situation, but I feel like you're really heading towards really great places. I kind of want to put this up top for you. I feel like that's exactly where you're heading. You're heading to happiness and new beginnings. Yeah, I do feel like we have that Chariot, so you're going to keep it moving. You're going to find that balance. You're going to be able to control. Yeah, you may feel like for a while that we do have Strength in the upright and Justice on its side. So it may not feel just in the moment. It may not feel like it's fair. Maybe what you had to lose or what you had to let go of. or the fact that you needed to utilize your strength in this situation. I feel like this whole situation itself seems unfair. I feel like the way that you're attacked for simply setting healthy boundaries is ridiculous. And it should actually open your eyes to seeing how very important those boundaries actually are. I do feel like things are going to get progressively better after all of this takes place. Yeah, I do feel like you might just be hitting a little rough patch. This could be with friends, could be with family, could be with a romantic partner. But yeah, I do feel like you're heading towards good things. So try not to worry too much and keep setting those healthy boundaries. Those who are meant to be there will not scoff at your healthy boundaries. They will be happy that you put them in place. Okay, let's see. All right, for the earth signs, your initials, their initials. I feel like that's good. Okay. I hear Dave or David. I hear Gage. I hear Nina. I hear Oliver. And also O, like a nickname. I hear Michael or Mike. I hear Ed, Brian, Bryn. 6 or a 9 could be significant. A 7 could be significant. I hear date. This could have been somebody that you dated. All right. Yep. I saw a K, so it could be Kim. I heard Kim afterwards. And I hear Renee. I don't know where the R. Oh, here's the R. I was going to say, I don't know where the R is, but the P-S-S. I hear SOS. So I don't know, maybe you feel like you need help to get through some of these things. Reach out to those that love you and support you. And I'm sure you'll get through it all just fine. Okay, NIRQGEHGBNDA. Okay. Somebody could be a dad in this situation, or you could be dealing with one. Could be dealing with your own father. I don't know. All right. Earth signs. Let's see. Yeah, gorgeous transformation. I like to see that here. And look at that. The elephant always lets me know that you're on the right path, that you are steadily walking towards what is meant for you. And you've been steadily walking towards this change. I feel like it's necessary for you to shed some of the old heavy energy. Yeah, I hear clean it up. That's been kind of weighing you down. You could have, we do have that seashell here. I feel like after a clearing of this energy, and I hear clearing house. So you might be making room for a romantic partner to come in, one that is more, I hear, equally yoked. So that's really great. We do have an angel here, a little cherub that I do feel like love. There's a possibility of love. Could even be coming in towards the end of the week. I feel like this person that comes in, they could have this way of making you feel very stable or very balanced. You might know them by their energy. They just leave you feeling more steady from when from how you were before. So yeah, this person brings in like an air of peace as well. So if this isn't the end of this week, it could be going into next. I do kind of feel like this is on the outskirts, just a touch. So for some of you, the end of the week, and for others, going into next week and maybe the weeks beyond. Okay, I'd say up to 3 weeks, you could have this new person coming in. Gorgeous energy, earth signs. Keep protecting yourself. I feel like you deserve to be treated with respect and kindness and love. And if someone can't do that, they gotta go. All right. That is what I have for you all. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time. Bye.